Hope you guys are doing fantastic. It is August 4th, 2025, and just gearing up for the last quarter. Now is the time. So, what I see a lot of agents doing is they work really hard through the summer when they're running and gunning and everything's crazy and the houses are flying off the market and they're picking up listings and all that. And then they get into the last quarter and they kind of hit cruise control and relax. They figure, okay, I've worked hard. Now we're going to enjoy the holiday season. Well, if you take your foot off the gas pedal, you lose your momentum, then it's much harder to get going again. It's much harder to get back up to speed. I push harder at this time of year than probably any other time of the year. Just because I know right now I can pick up a lot of market share. Because if other agents aren't answering their phone on a timely fashion or responding to emails, responding to text messages, then they aren't showing their clients that they care. And those clients start looking for another agent that may be more on it. And so right now, if you are absolutely out there crushing it, you can be picking up clients that you couldn't have picked up 2 months ago, 3 months ago, because their agent was Johnny on the spot at that point in time. This is going to be a return call to the gentleman. If you guys watch my videos a lot, this is going to be, all right. So what I started talking about here was this is going to be a return call to the $1.1 million worth of listings that you guys probably watched in the video before this. I reached out to the gentleman. He had a father who was also needing to sell a home. And this is the follow-up call for that initial. So that was the week, that was Thursday last week. This particular call is Monday the following week. We're going to set up appointments. This is a follow-up call.
Hello.
Jason.
Yes.
Shane here. How you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. Did you get my resume last week?
I did. Yes, I sure did.
Awesome. Awesome. Was just touching base with you, see how things are going. You guys have a good weekend?
We did. I have a younger kid to play softball, so we were in Kinston all weekend.
It's funny. Thursday, I almost stopped in. If I'd have had 5 more minutes on my travel time, I would have pulled in your driveway. I drove past you taking my daughter to volleyball practice in Chesapeake, and you were out front with 2 or 3 kids in your front yard. And I was like, I spoke with them. I think it was the day I spoke with you. I was like, I spoke with him earlier today.
We must have been hitting golf balls or something.
You were hitting golf balls. Yep. Yeah, that's exactly right. Yep. Do you play often?
Well, no, I'm not good at all. I just like to mess around, and my kids are getting into it, and they're going out with their buddies, so
gotcha.
I just mess around with them.
Well,
that's it.
Maybe we ought to go sometime, because I'm kind of a whack it, go find it guy. I play 3 or 4 times a year if I'm lucky with my schedule. And
that's about where I'm at.
Yeah. Sure. Sounds good.
I did get the opportunity to speak with my dad, and
okay.
he is very interested for sure.
Awesome.
Which I was kind of shocked, because last time I spoke with him, he was he wanted to try it on his own. Just
of course,
to see.
That's right.
But when I told him that I was interested in I said, eventually work on the commission aspects if we combine both of them. And he said, well, if I talk to you today, matter of fact, he was hoping that I would hear from you today, or for me to call you.
Nice.
But he's very interested in to give you his phone number.
Awesome. Now I'm assuming it's the one that's on Zillow.
It is. It's the green.
Yeah. So I've got. Let me confirm here. I had yours up. 340.
That could be it. That's probably my stepmother, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. That's typically the way that works. The female in the relationship is usually the one putting them on Zillow. And so usually when I'm calling, like if nobody answers and it's the robot, I'll assume that I'm speaking with the female half, just because us guys, I don't know about you, I'm not that technical. So yeah. Yeah, women are much more methodical about getting shit done just the way they
Right.
like it and that kind of thing.
That's right. Do you want me to give you the house number just in case?
Yeah, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, it's 252,
Awesome.
and you could either ask for Tim or Janice. Um, that's who you speak.
Or Janice.
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as my house goes, my
Yep.
wife. Is there any way, like, is there a Thursday afternoon you could come by maybe?
Yeah, I sure can. What time are you thinking?
4:30. Is that too late?
4:30? No, 4:30 should work just fine.
Yeah. Well,
Awesome.
that sounds like a plan for us for sure. My wife is, she's really ready to go. My dad's he's ready to go at his place too. So
Right,
I
right, right.
think it makes sense to get a real estate agent for sure.
Sounds good, man. I am looking forward to meeting all of you.
Okay. Well, that sounds good. I will shoot my dad a message and let him know that you will either be calling one of those numbers.
Okay. Sounds good.
Good?
I will I'll give him maybe 30, 45 minutes so that you have a chance to land a message his way, and then I'll reach out to him or her.
Good enough. That sounds great.
All right. Thanks, Jason.
All right, Shane. Thanks a lot, bud.
See you, bud.
Bye.
Always look for ways where we can build rapport, right? I was driving past his house to take my daughter to volleyball practice, and I saw him in the yard with three children, teenagers or younger, and he had his golf clubs with him. I'm not a great golfer. So when he said he's not a great golfer, that he just kind of messes around with it, we are the same. I'm very driven and I want to be the best at everything that I do. And golf is something that I enjoy, but I don't do it nearly enough to be any good at it. And I understand that about myself. I understand that while I want to be the best at it, I have not put forth the effort needed to be anywhere in the vicinity of even an average golfer. So when he said he wasn't great, it's like, hey, well, let's go. I mean, I'm a whack it and go find it kind of guy, and it sounds like you might be in roughly the same boat as me. So that will be something that I do. I will plan a golf trip around, building more rapport with this gentleman. And this home is a great home. His dad's home is 400,000, 410,000. He has his home, the gentleman I just spoke with, Jason, listed for 698,000. So we're talking $1.1 million worth of listings here in one fell swoop. don't we don't get to use terms like one fell swoop often enough. And here is that opportunity to one fell swoop it. So this is a call. I don't know if you guys remembered from one of my earlier videos, but this is the call that I made where I picked up potentially picked up over $1 million worth of listings in one call. And I reached back out to him. That call occurred last week, last Thursday, I believe. And so now it's Monday, first follow-up call. Remember, FSBOs were doing follow-up calls. He didn't call me the following day like I thought he was going to do. I gave him all weekend to call me. Now it's Monday. I've reached out to him. We have 2 appointments set up, and they're already in the bag. It's these, I don't know about his dad, but as far as him, that listing's already in the bag. It's a done deal. I just have to show up, bring my materials with me, and lock it in, get ink on paper. But that is a good one. All right, so we're going to give his dad about 30 minutes to get this message, and then we are going to reach out to his dad as well. All right, so it has been 35 minutes. We're going to reach out to Jason's dad, Tim or Janice, and we're going to take a look at this property. Just to refresh you guys, the guy that I just spoke with, Jason, that was a follow-up call for this house. So if you didn't catch my earlier video from last week, it's the video titled, "Can you get $1.1 million worth of listings off of one phone call?" And this was the subject of that call. So I called Jason last week, had a great conversation, and then you just heard me do my first follow-up call with him and set the appointment to get in front of him this Thursday. That was for a $700,000 listing. Now his dad also needs his house listed, and this is his dad's listing. Waterfront, $410,000. It has been 35 minutes now, so we're going to give Dad a call and see what Dad has to say. Maybe we'll set that appointment for Friday.
Hello.
Hey, Janice.
Yes.
Hey, this is Shane Noblin, eXp Realty. How you doing today?
I'm good.
Good, good. Did Jason reach out and let you know I'd be calling?
No.
Okay, I spoke with Jason last week and then again today.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I'm sorry. Yes.
Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine. How was your weekend?
It was good.
Awesome. It's nice that it's cooling off a little bit. I mean,
Yes,
we felt like we were on the surface of the sun there for a little bit.
Yes. Yes.
Hey, so I wanted to reach out and touch base on this Driftwood Drive property. I know he said that you guys were thinking about maybe getting it listed and
Yes.
getting it sold. Is there a day maybe later this week that would be convenient for me to come out and meet with you guys and look at it and go over some stuff?
We'll be available Wednesday.
Okay. Wednesday. Does early afternoon work okay for you?
It does. It does.
All right. So let's shoot for, let's say, 1 o'clock on Wednesday.
That sounds good.
Awesome. Do you have any questions for me? I know you haven't spoke with me yet. And
No. Do you have any questions for this real estate guy that Jason? No. We'll talk. Okay. No, and neither does my husband. He said he'll, if something, he'll.
Of course.
Do to Wednesday.
Sounds good. Well, I look forward to meeting you guys 1 o'clock Wednesday. Can you get text messages on this phone?
Yes, I can. This is my cell phone.
Okay, so Wednesday morning around 10 o'clock or so, I'll just text you to confirm that we're still good. If we need to move it, if something comes up between now and then, that's fine. I've got a big pencil eraser on the end of this pencil, so I can certainly change that date easy enough.
I can't think of anything that we'll have because I don't have any appointments scheduled all week.
Awesome, ma'am. Well, you have a fantastic week, and I look forward to meeting you guys on Wednesday.
Your name again is?
Yep, my name is Shane Noblin.
Shane.
Yep.
Okay.
And if you have a good email address, I can send you my resume so you can start getting familiar with me before.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's okay.
No problem.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Shane.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, I don't know how much easier that is, just calling and setting an appointment. And the great thing about both of these homes is it does not sound like they are shopping around or anything. Like, it's just, they're both going to go with the same agent. I've already kind of wrapped up the sun, and I'm going to give them a cut rate. I'll probably do it 2% per house for my part, and then offer whatever we're going to offer to a buyer's agent, which I'll recommend 2% to a buyer's agent. And that's still cutting them a heck of a break, over the long haul. And for me, 4% of 1.1 million is still plenty of money. So good stuff. All right, well, that's the end of my call session today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this call session. There was some great stuff in here. There was some okay stuff in here. You know what? Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pause this. All right, guys. I was going to end the video. I guess I'm not. So for three listing appointments. So here's what I plan on doing. Today is 8/4/2025. And I have an appointment on 8/6 and 8/7. and 8/12/2025. So I'm going to save this video. I'm not going to edit it and put it on YouTube. I'm going to go to those 3 appointments, and then I'll do an update, a little update video to add to this, so that you guys get to see from initial call to follow-up call to appointment to, final outcome all in one video. So I will be back on 8/6 to do a little follow-up, and 8/7 and 8/12, and then we'll get this thing out so that you guys can see from beginning to end what this process looks like. All right, guys, hope you are having a fantastic day. This is the continuation clip for the video you guys just watched. So if you watched the earlier video with the initial phone call with the gentleman with the $698,000 house, then you heard me on there. I had Sarah with me, and we were talking about maybe doing a coaching thing. And I had told her that I had a for sale by owner that I needed to call right then anyway. Did she want to, listen into the call? And then it turned into what it turned into, right? Where he was interested in talking about it. He had a father who had a waterfront home that was interested in maybe talking about it. So that was the original call. Now, the video that you guys just watched had those calls in it, the call with the son and the stepmother. And now I have gone on the appointments. So the first appointment was with the waterfront home. And sure enough, my take on this was that it was kind of a done deal. just going to the property was going to be good enough to secure the deal. And I want to show you guys what the result was. All right. So as you can see, this is the result of that initial appointment. This is some of my photography, some of my drone photography up here at the top. I picked up the listing. We upped the price on it a little. I think it was $415. It might have been $410. We are now, I don't know if, well, I mean, I know you guys don't know this. This is probably, what, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks later, Sarah, from our initial call? Yeah. So
yeah, about 2.5.
Yeah, I think this one was listed at $410 maybe, but we upped the price. Looking at the comps in the area, this home was underpriced, and with proper marketing, it's going to absolutely sell. But this was the result. I've picked it up as an active listing. We've got it for $425 over here in North Carolina. If any of you guys, as of the moment of this video coming out, if any of you guys are looking to buy a home in North Carolina, I'll put out this little plug for, one of my active properties. This is a great property right here, right on the Albemarle Sound for $425. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,560 square feet. Beautiful house inside and out. Gonna be fun to sell. But this was the dad's property on that phone conversation that we had. So now let me stop this and let's go over. Several days later, I went on the appointment with the son for the $698,000 house. Again, I felt like that appointment, after the conversation you guys just listened to, I felt like that appointment was virtually a done deal. Sure enough, I walked out of there with a signed listing agreement. And as you guys can see from here, I like nice even numbers. I like $25,000 increments. I'm a big fan of price bracketing. And so I bracketed this up to where it needed to be, which was $700,000. And as you can see from this flyer, this is an active listing. This is my photography. This is my drone photography on the front here. This is a amazing house, 4,000 square feet, 4-bedroom, 4-bath. It's sitting on over 3 acres, almost 3.25 acres. Just a beautiful, beautiful house out here, not far from the Virginia state line. So again, if you guys are looking for a country setting, a beautiful home, this is an active listing right now on my MLS out here on Zillow. that's ready for new buyers. And this is another listing picked up from this one phone call. I mean, you guys heard the initial, and then you guys heard the follow-up calls because I did those right here for you to listen to. And now this is the result. It's what, $1.1 million in listings. Now, I am part of a husband and wife team. So my wife typically handles the buyers and I handle the listing. My wife is just built that way. She likes going out and going in the houses and showing the houses and, you know, hobnobbing with the people and getting into the negotiations back and forth to get her clients the best price. Well, the father with the waterfront house, the father and mother or stepmother need to go somewhere once that house sells. So right now, at the time that I'm recording this video, my wife is out showing them 3 properties, anywhere from, now we're selling his house for $425. These properties are anywhere from $300,000 to $375,000. So this one phone call, and this is, I wanted to do this so that you guys could see the power in one phone call and getting on here, jumping on the phones and creating a relationship with people, getting people comfortable with us, worrying more about the relationship than the deal. Because this is a prime example. It's $1.1 million worth of listings and another $300,000+ sale, you know, on the buy side. So this is $1.5 million worth of volume in one call. And it went from initial phone call to follow-up call to listing appointment to listings in about a 2.5-week period. And now we're off to the races. And in that amount of time, Sarah has come in and gone through the 1 week of one-on-one coaching with me. On day number 1, she's setting appointments. On day number 1, she's out here setting appointments to get in front of people and create the relationship that will result in business down the road. And today is day 5 of our, you know, week of coaching. Sarah, what do you think? Did you have fun?
I did. I had a lot of fun. I mostly like after the initial excitement of it kind of like died down, I just feel like way more confident in my conversations with FISBOs and like this whole thing just kind of took the pressure out of it, really, because before, I mean, I would say I was a little nervous about
Right.
making calls. I would get appointments, as you know, like I would still get them on a smaller scale, but this has just kind of taken the fear out of it for me. And I mean, it's just a step-by-step process that you just have to follow. Like it's been exciting and really taken the pressure off my back. Like I just don't feel as much pressure anymore about making these calls. It's more of like, you know, yeah, exciting and fun to
Yeah.
make these calls. I mean, you don't know what you're gonna get, so it's exciting to see.
Now it had to be a little bit stressful because during these live one-on-one coaching calls that we did this week, I'm in your ear like a Secret Service agent talking to you while you're having conversations with your prospects. How uncomfortable or unnerving was that?
Um, I Maybe a little bit. I think I got used to it after the first one that we had because you kind of talked me all the way through that one. And like you said, like maybe I picked on something and said it after the time had come and passed, but I found a way to work it in there.
Mm-hmm.
So a little bit, definitely a little bit, but um not too much.
Okay.
I
Now,
wouldn't say it would.
no, go
Go
ahead.
ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say, did I take you out of your comfort zone this week?
To be honest, a little bit, but in a good way.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. There's no growth that happens from the couch, right?
Right.
Unless your belly is growing. I mean, that kind of growth can happen from the couch, but there's no meaningful, positive, in the right direction growth that occurs from comfort. You have to make yourself uncomfortable. You have to put yourself in uncomfortable positions to then turn around and grow and become better able to handle those uncomfortable positions. Kind of like weight training. You have to break down that muscle so that it can regrow stronger, bigger, better, more resilient. And you have to do the same thing here. If you got into real estate because you want to be comfortable and you never want to have an uncomfortable conversation or get into an uncomfortable position, or like if you think it's easy, it's not the right business for you. It really isn't. I mean,
Right.
you you need to challenge yourself regularly to be good at this. And I mean, that goes for me as well. I'm constantly changing what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, um, reaching out to new types of leads, all, like all kinds of stuff, constantly adapting. Because if you're not, then you're going to fall behind because the market's constantly changing. So you better get comfortable in being able to shift with the shifting market and shift with the shifting mindset of buyers and sellers and all that kind of stuff. So it's pretty cool to see. It's pretty cool to see you come through and have, great success, pick up listing appointments. You've already gone on one of these appointments last night, right?
Yep, that's going to be the follow-up for Monday, and he's thinking
Nice.
about listing it now.
Awesome.
So,
So now, was it helpful to you actually getting to see me do these calls live? I know you didn't know about my YouTube channel before we spoke initially because you found me another way. Was it helpful for you to be able to go in and see me doing these calls live or come in here and have me do one in front of you? Did that take some of the pressure off?
100%. Watching those videos really, I feel like was a crash course on getting prepared and just hearing the way that you go through these conversations was very helpful
I
for
like to think
starting.
I like to think that I put enough information in the videos where you could almost go through and binge watch the videos and just do what I do.
Yep.
Because I mean, you've gone through the coaching, and it helps having me in your ear because I'm listening to what the buyer or the seller is saying, and I'm able to give you course corrections midstream. But at the same time, I think for people that are really analytical out there, just going through and watching my videos, I don't hold anything back. There's nothing I keep secret only for the people that decide to do coaching with me. It's just the coaching with me, you're getting me one on one, and I'm able to kind of steer you, in the heat of the moment, and it might make a difference. But the videos are pretty all inclusive.
Yeah, I would say so. I loved those videos. I still have more videos to watch. I've gone through like half of them, but I mean, it's too good not to watch all of it, in my opinion.
Yeah. What do you think about this video that we did today on the follow up calls and then the results of that? Like, I haven't done too many of those. I know you've watched a few of my videos. This is the first one. I've done a couple where I kind of did updates in the video, but this is the first really full circle complete where I'm able to show marketing material for the listings that I have now picked up right on the video. What do you think? Do you like this format better, or do you like just seeing the calls and the results of those calls? Either an appointment or not an appointment or whatever.
I think this way is really, uh, I like this way because you can kind of see how it comes full circle at the end there. Like,
Yeah.
not that you need proof. I mean, obviously, we know you're doing what you say you're doing, but this just kind of shows the haters and the doubters,
Right.
of
Right.
everybody that's like, oh, cold calling this or cold calling that. You kind of just really, I mean, put your money where your mouth is, in my opinion.
Right.
So I really like it.
And I'm one of the few out there. Ricky is too. That I mean, we don't mind jumping on the phones and putting our reputation at risk. Because when we get on these phones and we make these phone calls, especially when we do what I did with you on that initial call, where you're in there and I say, hey, do you want to see me make a call? Because what if I suck? What if I only
Yeah.
show the videos that really turned out great? Because a lot of my videos at the very beginning, I'll say, I'm going to make one phone call today and we're going to see if I can set an appointment. And then on the video, I make a phone call and I set an appointment. It's a great call and whatever. And I'm sure there's a percentage of the people that watch that go, I don't know if that's real. Well, you got to see it live because we're on talking about potentially coaching. And I go, well, do you want to watch me do a call? And I made a call. I made one call. And then it turned into $1.5 million worth of volume, that one call. So you actually got to see real world. I didn't make 20 calls that day and then just show the one call. It was one call that turned into some great stuff.
Yeah, I would call that a grand slam on
There
that one.
you go. Well, I thoroughly enjoyed coaching you. This Zoom room is going to be open. And guys, for y'all that are out there watching, that are still watching, even with us just talking now, my Zoom room is open to anybody that wants to come in and make calls with us. Now, I'm not always in there because I do get busy and I'm, back and forth and doing stuff, but the Zoom room is open minimum 5 days a week. And most of those days is 10 hours a day from 9 o'clock in the morning Eastern through 4, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the evening Eastern. If you want to come in and make calls with us, make calls with Sarah. Sarah, I expect you in that Zoom room. Just because our coaching is over doesn't mean you get to go be a stranger and I never see you again. I expect you to come in, make calls with me, make calls with anybody that's in that Zoom room and stuff, and stay plugged in.
Of
Right?
course.
But you guys can join as well. To get in, I bought the .com, so it's really, really easy. ShanesZoomroom.com. So my first name with an S on the end, SHANES, Zoomroom.com. Don't go to Zoom and try to put that into like the search field there. Just go to Google and type in ShanesZoomroom.com. It'll bring you right into this room. Typically, I'll have breakout rooms set up. So I might not be in the main room, but if you click on breakout rooms at the bottom, you might see where I'm somewhere else within that Zoom. So feel free to drop in, make calls with us, listen to us make calls. Let's talk about what we're experiencing in the market and network. I mean, hell, one of you may have a buyer that wants to buy one of these two beautiful properties. As of the moment of this video, they are available. I might have a buyer that wants to buy one of y'all's properties. Knowing more people in this industry is always, always, always a good thing. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to jump on and make calls with me, if you want to get some one-on-one coaching, do what Sarah did. Come in here. First off, let's book a call on my Calendly. That's going to be in the description below. Feel free to book a call there. We'll sit down. We'll talk about what it looks like and get you going down the right path. Otherwise, watch all of these videos, binge watch these videos. You can probably pick up enough off of these videos to develop your own system, get out here and just start crushing it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I enjoy making these things, and we will see you on the next one.